The Commanders add another L to their record. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Abdul, and I'm here with my good friend Nati, who's currently studying for finals, but is willing to still talk about this trash team. They lose 20-20 against the Los Angeles Rams. Honestly, the score doesn't really show the full story of the game. It was a blowout from the beginning to the end. Honestly, the Rams in the first half, it was 13-0, should have been up 20 or even 27-0 with the amount of, I think they had two fumbles by Kyron Williams. But again, another L, just disappointing. And you can see in the title, Sam Howell was benched. But Nadia, I'll give you the spotlight right here. What was your initial reaction to all of that?
Yeah, like Abdul said, I'm right outside my library right now, but definitely wanted to chime in. Um, it sucks. I think the biggest takeaway from this game is that Sam Howell was benched. Um, and I remember very well talking the last couple of weeks about Sam Howell and me not really being so sure that he's the answer. Really, it's been since the offseason. I haven't been sure if Howell's been the answer for us. I get that, it's DC, it's DC's football team. We always want to crown that next quarterback, right? We always want that next quarterback. But I don't think we have that right now in DC. And I think right now, top 4 pick, we're looking at a quarterback. Maybe might trade up for Caleb Williams or might draft Drake May. Who knows? It'd be cool to draft Caleb Williams because I think he is a very good quarterback prospect and he is from DC as well. But yeah, we're quarterback is not solved. It's not solved. And Jacoby Brissett in 5 minutes had 100+ yards and 2 touchdowns versus Sam Howell, who had 100 passing yards and a touchdown and a pick in 50 minutes, 45 minutes worth of the game. So yeah, I mean, and Jacoby Brissett is not great either. Just so people know, he's not our answer either. But yeah, it kind of sucks. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry, not sorry. I wanted the team to lose, or I shouldn't say I wanted the team to lose, but I am definitely on the tanking train right now. And we were competitive. We were not competitive for most of the game, but we had a comeback led by Jacoby Brissett. Terry McLaurin went off today. He had 6 catches for 140+ yards and had a touchdown as well. Curtis Samuel had a touchdown, he had a touchdown as well. 2 touchdowns, 50+ yards receiving. Yeah, so I mean, not too much to complain with regards to our offensive guys. You would have liked to have more of the running game, but Brian Robinson was out. The defense is the defense, which we can talk about a little bit more as well.
Yeah, no, I get the whole Sam Howell discussion. For me, like, I still have some faith in him just because I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because this offensive line is so putrid, and I mean he's still young and he has to learn, but I think from like everything that's been happening this past season, I just feel like it's only right if Sam gets this like these next 3 games. Like, I don't think there's no reason to put Jacoby Brissett. Let him start these next 3 games. Give Sam what can you do honestly and I don't know. I feel like they're gonna move on from him, a whole new regime. I don't think they're gonna bank on a 5th-round quarterback. It sucks for me because I still have faith in this guy. But yeah, it was just that interception, like throwing it across the middle. It was tipped, and Terry could have had a chance to get it. It was just, and then just some of the throws he was making was very questionable. But again, this team just like it was just bad. Like the Rams really should have put up 30 in the first half. The 2 Kyron Williams fumbles. First one, I think. Percy Butler knocked it out, and then Benson Hughes knocked out the second one. Deron Payne had 2 sacks today. That was something positive. But again, Jonathan Allen, where are you? Nowhere to be seen. I want to talk about Montez Sweat. He right now has, I think, 6 sacks.
11 sacks on the season.
Yeah, 11. I think 12 actually. I don't know, 11 or 12 around that. But Montez Sweat had a great game today. It just goes to show, man. You just leave DC, you turn into a superstar. But go ahead.
No, I agree 1,000% with everything you just said, except for one point I'll push back on: the offensive line, and how having struggling behind the offensive line gave up only 1 sack today, and Aaron Donald did not have any sacks. And I know there were pressures, as well, but the last couple of weeks, the offensive line hasn't been giving up a lot of sacks. I know we were on that record pace, and when you look at the season total, I think it's like 59 sacks allowed, which is crazy. But yeah, we can't really blame the offensive line too much. And I know there was a stat on, I believe, Twitter earlier this week showing how, while yes, we obviously have a ton of sacks given up this year, I think Sam Howell led the league in terms of sacks given up as a quarterback because of like the time he takes to throw the ball. So I think we need to account for that as well. I'm not saying our offensive line is great because it's not. And honestly, I would say, I would say offensive lineman is probably the best bet for our number one pick this year. Quarterback might actually be it. We'll see. But offensive line is still up there. So we still have issues there. Yeah. We still have
Yeah.
issues there. And I think we can address it with the draft for sure.
Yeah, Jacoby, even that the first touchdown to Terry, it was completely underthrown. It could have easily like gone to the end of the end zone, but Terry had to come back and contested catches 50-50. I know as much slack as he's been getting, especially from this fan base. He showed up today, and thank God for that. I still think he's the number one receiver. Oh yeah, man, it sucks. Like for me, like I'm a Sam Howell fan. You know, I've been riding on him throughout this whole season, but it just at some point you gotta face reality, and we'll see these last three games. The Jets is an interesting game because I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is gonna play because they got eliminated from the playoffs today. So I don't know if there would be
That's
any point
I don't
of
think he
playing him.
will.
I thought if the Jets were in playoff contention, that would be a perfect game to come back against the Commanders, that defense. But yeah, what other? Oh my God, Naughty Cameron Cheeseman, holy crap, dude! Like,
Bro, I was watching the stream on Sunday Ticket, and they have like a chat feature on the stream. And literally after that happened, I was like, this is the guy that we all wanted benched in the preseason, bro. And we're still trotting him out at this late into the season, bro.
okay, so first of all, Cameron Cheeseman. Before we even talk about the guy, I'm gonna keep saying this. Who in their right mind, any sport would trade up for a position that's like least valuable in the sport? Like, come on, dude.
To be fair though, Abdul, okay, I'm not saying it's a great decision. All I'm saying is like if you're a contender and you think that's like the one position that you need to get solved to push you over the hump, then I don't get it.
But here's
We
the
are
problem.
nowhere close.
we
We're nowhere
ain't
close
even close to contending. We got
yeah,
linebacker. We got offensive line. I mean, come on, tight end. And you're trading up in the 6th round for a freaking long snapper who's not even good at his job. Like,
yeah,
how, bro? I just doesn't make any sense. Got our best player hurt today. I was hurt
yeah,
inside when I saw Tressway like on the ground, bro. It hurt me because he's our best player. He's always consistent, and he came back in the game and booted it within the 10-yard. Like, come on, Cameron Cheeseman. Ron Rivera, just another boneheaded decision, bro. And
you,
the problem
the
is with
block.
Rivera. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna forget about the block extra point.
A block extra point again, another bad snap. Like time and time and again, Ron Rivera, he's just too arrogant to realize that hey, I made a mistake. Let me bench this guy. Did the same thing with Carson Wentz last year, and now a little bit of that is with Cameron Cheeseman, a long snapper, bro. He clearly is not good at his job. Just bench him. And got our best player hurt today. It's just boneheaded decisions.
Yeah. It sucks. We're 4-10 right now. We're right now actively tanking. We're still being competitive, which is good, but yeah, I don't think we have any position solved right now on this team. Besides, well, because of our money, besides interior defensive line, but then again, we could trade. I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah, Hawk TV. Hawk TV knows going back to the offseason, I was not on the Sam Howell train. I said, let's wait and see. I'm rooting for him. He's our quarterback, but let's wait and see. So far, 19 touchdowns, 15 picks, if I'm not mistaken. 19 passing touchdowns. He has 5 touchdowns on the ground, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. He also
That's
leads the
not going
league
to
in
cut it.
picks, so I don't know. It's
Yep.
kind of hard being a Sam Howell stan right now. But I'm saying I just give him these last 3 games. Let's see what he can do. Obviously, my hope for these next 3 games, even today, was we get in the shootout and we lose. We lost, but it wasn't a shootout.
Yeah, bro. We're definitely in contention for a quarterback, bro. And even if we do, people forget. Even if we land at number 4, we have assets. We can trade up. Like, I mean, it's gonna take probably another first if we trade up to like 1, but I don't. If they're set on getting a quarterback this offseason, then they can definitely do that in terms of the draft. I will say also, all the reports out there saying how the commander's job is favorable and stuff among like league circles. I definitely think that's the case, especially if we're in the quarterback market still. I mean, I think it's favorable too if Sam Howell proves to be the answer. But if he doesn't, still, like you're gonna have a top 4 pick. You're gonna be able to draft a quarterback like Caleb Williams, hopefully, or a Drake May still, or even a Jaden Daniels who's getting some more buzz now.
Mm-hmm.
You have 90 million plus in cap space. You have 5 picks within the first, yeah,
2
5
rounds,
picks within the first 3 rounds.
3 rounds. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
That is true. I don't know, bro.
new
Like,
ownership.
it's
They look
mm-hmm.
great energy from the ownership, great charisma. That's what the reports are saying. So
I hope like Josh Harris and Magic Johnson find the right like group of guys, bro. Because there's no way again like, I don't want to go into the draft saying, oh yeah, we're gonna ruin this guy's career if he gets drafted in Washington. But yeah, I mean, like if we land at 4, like obviously Chicago, we don't know if they want a quarterback. Carolina's probably not. Oh no, not Carolina. Arizona, I don't know if they're gonna move on from Kyler Murray.
I don't.
And then
Yeah, I don't know.
New England, I think they're gonna get a quarterback.
Yeah,
So
I think the team. Yeah, the team for sure right now that's getting a quarterback is New England, and that's why I think, bro, Belichick is playing chess, not checkers. I think.
check. Yes,
Yeah,
not check.
yeah. There you go. Stumbling a little bit, but I think he's doing that to get Caleb Williams. He's pulling a Popovich right now, like a historic coach tanking and getting a generational player. I mean, I could see, that's what New England's doing, but who knows? Belichick might still be fired in
Yeah,
the
he's definitely gonna
offseason.
be fired. Who knows? Maybe he might be in Washington. Hopefully
Yeah,
not. Bro.
I wouldn't be mad about that. I know there are people who would be. I wouldn't be mad about that.
I wouldn't. I need a
Why?
young guy. I need a young-minded guy, less than 40 years old in
Oh
DC.
my
Man. I'm
god,
tired of these old
bro!
heads,
You're
these
talking about the
Niners.
greatest coach ever, bro. Old
Yeah,
heads, bro. That's
greatest coach
crazy.
because Mr. Number 12, not because of just him.
Oh
I'll say
my!
obviously it's like a.
Do you forget that he made it? He was 10-7, right? With Mac Jones,
I
they made it
agree,
to the playoffs. With Mac Jones was
but
a Pro Bowl, Pro Bowl
if you look at
quarterback.
his record without Brady, it's like 10 games below 500. So
He
Bill
doesn't.
Belichick,
He
as
doesn't
much
have a competent quarterback. People
I
keep
understand.
saying that, but he doesn't have a competent
But as a
quarterback. I'm not talking
GM,
about
okay, maybe a
Brady.
head coach, okay. But as a GM, Bill Belichick is terrible, and I mean terrible. You can't defend his GMing skills because there is no skills. Drafting,
I
he
mean,
can't draft receivers. I mean, clearly, you like the free
yeah.
agent signings.
But I mean, what about all those championship defenses that he had, bro? Championship teams. It wasn't just Brady. I know Brady obviously was the main factor, but like, remember the first 3 Super Bowls Brady won? Like, I would say in large part was because of the defense and all the players around Brady.
Yeah, but without Brady, Brady won a Super Bowl. Without Tom Belichick, never won a playoff game.
Well, okay, people say that, bro, but context is everything. Like, Brady's the GOAT, undisputed. Like, you will not hear anything else from me, even as like my favorite player all the time is Peyton Manning. Like, and I can still admit that Tom Brady is the best. But you have to also realize the Bucks were stacked. They had a stacked defense, a stacked offense. Like, I'm talking about offensive line, receivers, running back game. Because Leonard Fournette was still back there and he was okay. Defense was what, the best in the league, second best in the league, something like that. Like, we got to be honest with ourselves. Obviously, I'm not discrediting it. Brady had a COVID shortened offseason. First new team in 20 plus years, and he still wins the Super Bowl. That's why he's the GOAT. But that doesn't mean we have to denigrate Belichick and what he's done in New England. And he still made a 10-7 season with Mac Jones as a starting quarterback, bro. He led Mac Jones to the Pro Bowl that year, bro. Like, we got to remember that.
Bill Belichick, don't come to DC. And honestly,
okay,
when it comes to like best landing spot, I think the Chargers have a better landing destination than
I
us.
agree. No, I agree.
They have Justin Herbert and some
But
pieces.
the Chargers also have bad ownership. Like, I'm talking about. Actually, on second thought, they do have bad ownership. On second thought, I would agree with you. I think the Chargers are probably the most favorable spot out of any team this offseason with the new with the head coaching vacancy.
Go over there, Bill, please.
But we are second. Second.
Yeah. So. But speaking of the Chargers, that game was actually like embarrassing. And I know we're bad, but losing like giving up 60 on national television, and like it was like
the Raiders,
fumble,
right?
The Raiders. It was a fumble for a return for a touchdown, then a pick six, and that pick six was it looks something like out of Madden, bro. Bro just and it took it to the house. Yeah, the Chargers they're definitely in shambles, bro.
60 points, bro. Aiden McConnell, the starting quarterback for the Raiders.
Aiden O'Connell.
O'Connell, my bad. But at the end of the day, I appreciate the Chargers ownership. I just said they were bad. I appreciate the Chargers infrastructure for actually firing their coach during the season instead of having a lame duck coach for the 3-4 weeks that are left in the season like we do. I mean, bro, Rivera should have been fired like 3 weeks into the season? 4 weeks into he should have been fired in the offseason.
I think he should have been fired. Yeah, dude. After that Browns catastrophe last year, he should have been fired.
Bro,
but
and I get it. They didn't fire him because first year new ownership. You can't fire a guy like in July, right? Because that's when the ownership was confirmed and stuff. But Rivera, he's not it. He's not it. I appreciate him for bringing stability in terms of off the field for us since 2020.
I hate that's the only way we defend him. That's like the only.
That's literally it.
Justification. That's it. Literally.
Yeah. No, it's not justification. No, I would never use that to justify why he's been around. Bro, he should have been after maybe 2 seasons in DC, 3 at most. He should have been done. He should have been done. Like, but dude, we were an incompetent franchise.
It's bad when the former coach is clowning on y'all, bro. Jay Gruden just on his couch just clowning.
Jay Gruden clowning on us, bro. Like that sentence right there that you said, bro, says everything.
Yeah,
says everything.
It really is sad, but it's loyalty. As a young, what was it, Kendrick Lamar, right? Yeah, you gotta be loyal, man. And at the end of the day, this team, no matter how. I thought it was Kendrick Lamar.
Loyalty. It was Rihanna.
It was Rihanna. Whatever.
They were on the same song, I think.
Yeah, same. So my bad. Whatever. Drake's better. But at the end of the day,
no, he's not. Whoa, you okay? No. On this channel, I'm sorry, bro. On this channel, you will never see me allow you to say that and just get away with it. Drake is not better. Okay. Aubrey Graham is one of the most overrated artists of all time. He's the Steph Curry of rap. He literally has used the black woman's trauma for clout. His music last 5-6 years have been mediocre. He is skating because he knows with the name Drake, his music will sell. What else? He tries to give off, or in his career, he's tried to give off an image of being from the trenches when he's really not. He grew up on Degrassi. There's no started from the bottom when it comes to Drake. There's no bottom. Okay, it was only like middle for him. I could say a lot about Drake, but let's yeah.
I mean, clearly the Commanders.
Brown, but
there's not much to talk about with the Commanders. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I genuinely naughty. Like, I mean, I still think Terry's like a franchise guy. Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen. Like, there's really no one special on this team, bro. Really, if I could,
I think Terry's still like, bro. I don't know if you got a chance to see the Protect Sports, like our live stream.
Oh yeah, that was
not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday. Yeah, I was on that, and bro, it got kind of contentious when we talked about Terry. So I brought up the fact that I think Terry is slightly overrated by this franchise, or for by this fan base. I mean, I still stand by that because Terry, in my opinion, is not a top 10 receiver. He's top 15, maybe. I think he's top 15, but top 10 is kind of a stretch, especially given like his lack of production this year. But no, Terry's still, in my opinion, a very good player that I'm grateful to have here. Not just a very good player. Like, it would be different. It would be one thing if he was a very good player, but just a terrible person. Bro, he's a great person. Like, he's the best. Yeah, he's the best, bro. He's everything you want in a leader. And the thing that sucks, though, Abdullah, that I don't even think we talked about a lot on that stream. Bro, he's, 28 already?
He's getting up there in age.
He's going to be 29 next September. Like, these are his prime years that are just going to waste, which is a common thing here in DC. But I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I think that's a tendency as fans to like overhype your favorite players because you keep watching them and be like, yo, if they had this, if they did that. But in Terry's case, like, I don't know, dude. Just like as soon as Brissett went in, Terry just exploded. I don't know how, but I remember what.
No, go ahead.
At one point, there was a discussion between him and CeeDee Lamb, but I think CeeDee Lamb's clearly like
CeeDee Lamb, even AJ Brown. They clearly AJ Brown's the best receiver in the division.
I still think he's better than DK Metcalf, though. Taylor McLaurin. I still think
you can think that. Um, I think who mentioned this? Josh Taylor, FB, great content creator. I mean, he's all over Bleacher Report, covering the Commanders as well. Great guy. Roll Tide too, fellow Alabama fan. But he said Terry is very much like a T. Higgins type of player. And when I heard that, I was like, I don't know. After seeing T. Higgins this weekend, I don't know. I don't know. I can see the similarities for sure in terms of like type of player, not necessarily how they play, but like type of player, in terms of caliber. But no, I'm grateful for Terry for sure. Can we talk about one person, bro, on this offense that might be earning himself a new contract here with Commanders?
I
Curtis
wish.
Samuel. Curtis
I don't.
Samuel, like
Yeah.
he's a free agent. I mean, he's been earning his money last couple of weeks. Like I've been noticing that.
The whole season, honestly, Naughty. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I wouldn't say a whole. Like he's been maybe like the last couple of months, but like early in the season he was struggling a little bit.
He
I
had
believe.
touchdowns though. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But I don't think they bring him back, Naughty. I'm gonna be honest. I think they're gonna stick with
so?
Terry and Jahan. I don't think so. I think
Why?
because he's a rookie, he's a young guy. They're gonna give him more leeway
I
than
think,
Curtis Samuel. And who knows how much money Curtis wants after performing, like having a pretty good season.
The thing is, though, bro, like it would be different if Curtis Samuel is going absolutely bonkers this year. He's not going bonkers. Like he'll have 550 yards, 4 touchdowns, receiving. I'm not so sure about running, but like I don't think he's gonna be that expensive. And he's already 27. He's gonna turn 28 next year. Like I don't think he's gonna be that expensive personally. So, and continuity is everything. He's still Terry's boy, Terry's college roommate. I wouldn't mind breaking him back for sure.
Yeah,
especially because we have the money.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want him back too, but I don't know if they will. That's the thing,
bro. Speaking of potentially bringing players back, man, I don't know, bro. Because I'm a huge fan of his dad and longtime supporter of this channel.
Cameron Curl, yeah.
Cam Curl, bro, on that touchdown, Cooper Cup. You saw that, bro?
Yeah,
Benjamin St. Just
scratching
and
my
Cam Curl.
Cameron Curl's another guy that I'm always gonna defend. Like I'm just like that was bad. I mean, that was bad.
I am, bro, but like when we're talking about how much money we're gonna have to give up, I don't know, bro. I'm a little nervous, but I mean, obviously Cam Crow has done a lot of good things for us, but this year has not been a great year from him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not just his best, like it hasn't been a great year personally. Yeah. I wanted to say one other thing, bro. I've been thinking about this week in my off time. Bro, Martin Mayhew, the draft classes, bro. Since he's been around in 2021, he did not draft our class in 2020, so he didn't draft Cam Crow. Since 2021, bro, can you name me one keeper like from the last 3 draft classes?
No. You're talking about a guy who is a GM of an 0-16 team. Nothing much else said, man. Like I'm so done with this regime, bro. Black Monday is what, the 8th of January. When that day hits, I will be going live talking about how we have hit the reset button. Jahan needs to be in the slot. As for Cam, one command me getting cooked. Only Jahan for real. Yeah.
I think he's still gonna be commanding big money though.
Yeah,
to be honest,
the safety market's pretty pricey. I'm pretty
sure. I don't even know. Again, I don't even know if Jahan's a keeper. I don't know. Like everything's up for like I don't know, Tone. I appreciate it. I just don't know. But that's a great point. I didn't even think about this. This is a great point by Tone. I could definitely see him in KC, especially because they're gonna need receivers. Oh my gosh, with Mahomes and Andy Reid.
I was saying like if Terry got traded, I wouldn't mind if he went to Kansas City. If like at one point when the whole fan base was jumping on him.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. But Tone, I'm gonna be honest with you. I genuinely the last 3 drafts can't think of one keeper. Like Mayhew should have been fired like last year, bro. Like this is actually bonkers, bro. He might go down to like one of the worst general managers in this franchise's history, which is saying
a lot.
Like I genuinely can't name one. And I mean, and even Jahan was 16th overall pick. But like again, I don't know if Jahan's a keeper. I genuinely don't. He has not shown it. Like he has some very good traits, but he has not shown me enough to think that he's going to be a part of our foreseeable future. I just don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he was worse than Vinny. Like this is crazy. Like obviously Vinny had the persona and like all the nonsense stories. May you can give him credit for this. He's about his business, no nonsense, and, and, and he's a former Super Bowl winning cornerback, I believe, for the Redskins as well. So maybe that's helped. But man, like genuinely, bro, everybody wanted Brian Branch, bro, at 16.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted Brian Branch. Last year, bro, who was the number one guy I kept talking about? Kyle freaking Hamilton, bro. Oh, we have enough safeties on our team. We have enough DBs.
And this year, Gonzalez. I mean, I know he's hurt.
Bro, thank you. I didn't even. My bad. Like, what are we doing, bro?
I'm telling you, this group. I know we keep saying it every freaking offseason as fans, but this offseason coming is generally gonna like dictate these next couple of years for this Commanders team, and if they're actually gonna be a serious contender in the future for players and free agency to actually show up and say, "Oh, this team is serious. Let's go win now," or it's just gonna be another, "Hey, typical Commanders. Let's keep on moving."
Phidarian Mathis in the second round.
Thank you. Phidarian Mathis, bro. Oh.
See, I don't know, Tone. I don't know if we had enough. You can never have, in my opinion, DBs are like receivers. You can never have enough, especially in this past happy league. I think the problem it was like the players that they selected. Like Emmanuel Forbes, that was a reach. That was a reach. Everybody knew that was a reach. Quan Martin. We should have got Brian Branch. We should have got Christian Gonzalez. Those are two guys, bro. We told Brian Branch we're gonna draft him.
I hate when that happens, bro. Like that's dirty. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tone. Bro, like genuinely, bro. I'm happy Tone's here commenting because I genuinely don't know of any keepers from these last 3 draft classes, bro. Like, I don't know of any, bro. Phidarian Mathis in the second round. Quan Martin in the second round. He played kind of okay today, but like Quan Martin in the second round. We thought Benjamin St. Juste was a keeper last year.
Yep.
Like,
really no one.
Genuinely no. And then, bro, even taking a step back, looking beyond draft classes and looking at this team, I agree with Tone. Terry's the only keeper.
Roll Tide, baby.
Roll Tide. But even out of college, he wasn't like someone. Bro, we reached for him. He was like projected late third, early fourth round pick, bro. Oh, my bad. We had one keeper. Brian Robinson.
Okay.
But even then, does Brian Robinson scream top 8 running back in our league?
No, I still think he deserves a Pro Bowl this year. That's me, though.
Let's look at his stats. Brian Robinson has 664 rushing yards, 5 rushing touchdowns, 4.2 average, which is pretty solid.
How about receiving?
He has. Let me look. Oh my gosh, how do I look? Okay, receiving, he has 326 yards receiving for 3 touchdowns. So he has 8 total touchdowns, and he has quick maths. Ready for this, Abdullah? He has 990 total scrimmage yards.
Almost 1,000. Okay.
That's fair. He should definitely deserve some Pro Bowl consideration.
That's pretty
I don't know if he'll be in the Pro Bowl. Honestly, bro, Who are our Pro Bowlers?
Bro,
Like
did you
bona fide
see
Pro Bowlers this year.
Pedro talked to me about it? There was this special teams guy that I've never heard of. It's
Oh
in the
yeah, you're
league.
right. You're right. I
Who
did hear
the
about
hell
that.
is that dude? Is that like a
I
that looks
did
like a
hear about
Madden
that.
name, bro? Like a Madden
I did.
autofill name.
I did hear about that. That is funny.
Terrell
That
Burgess,
is,
right?
yeah, Terrell Burgess. You are right. I did hear about that.
Who
Hmm.
the hell is that
That's the
guy,
one
bro?
thing, bro. That's the one thing, bro. We're picking up solid special teamers, bro. Just out of nowhere.
Press away,
I mean,
baby.
Jeremy Reeves, we had him since
Oh yeah,
2019,
yeah. Jesus.
I believe. But
Bro, what the frick? What
Terrell
is
Burgess,
this?
yeah, exactly, Tone. But see, Tone, I agree. But for me, remember the position we're talking about, running back, right? So if we're talking about bona fide running back, like someone who's going to be a part of the foreseeable future, in my opinion, you got to be like top 7, top 8, right? Because running backs are the most replaceable position. Look at Kyron Williams, the Rams, bro. Look at Isaiah Pacheco, 7th-round pick for the Chiefs, over a first-rounder in Clyde Edwards-Helaire. But yeah, yeah.
Cameron
Tone,
Cheese, bro.
bro, Tone.
My
I
bad, sorry.
kid, like we know, Tone. Were we not talking about getting rid of? I was about to say cheeseburger, Cheeseman.
Got the
In the
cheese, man.
preseason, we're talking about what is it? Week 15, and he's still on this roster. He's still, bro. Remember Tone Ron Rivera's response in the press conference to whether like we should make a change? This was like I think early, very very early in the season, like week 1, week 2, if not preseason. He was like, you know what? See, it was just this one mistake. Like he was trying to like hype up Cheeseman. Like, bro, I genuinely don't know why this man is on our team. And like, he should have been gone in the preseason, bro. After the types of performances that he had, let alone not being drafted, bro. Like, he had a whole different snap process this year going into the season, bro. It's just been trash, absolute trash.
Yeah, Nick Sumberg
Agreed.
was good.
Agreed. He was here for
10 years,
what?
right?
10 plus years. 10 plus years, I believe.
Riverboat Ron, man.
Last thoughts, bro. What are your last thoughts on today's game? And we can clip your response.
Nope. As usual, hopefully the team loses the next 3 games. I want Sam Howell to do well, but it's looking like we're taking a QB in this draft coming up. One thing that I thought was crazy outside of the Commanders, did you see Naughty how many fans were at the Panthers game today and they won? It was supposedly less than 100. That's actually insane. And they were selling tickets for like less than $5, or was it around less than 10? Or I heard like 45 cents. Maybe that was a joke, but that they hit rock bottom, bro. Like like
And they
low key, just
still won.
imagine going to like a game and like there's no one even near you, like COVID times.
It's crazy, bro. And they still won.
Yeah, Arthur Smith deserves to be fired, bro. Holy crap. The way he has mishandled Bijan Robinson, the talent he has with Kyle Pitts, and Drake London. Atlanta, if they draft the QB, man, and
Even the offensive line, like they
they have
invested like first round picks.
elite guard. I forgot his name. Chris something Strom. Maybe
Lindstrom.
Lindstrom. Yeah, he's elite. But yeah, I don't know how Arthur Smith is atrocious.
Yeah, bro. But at the end of the day,
Cowboys got blown out today too.
Yeah, they did. I love to see that. I love to see that. F the cow turds, forever. But no, I get it. Talking about other teams, I'll always like tomorrow night probably when I watch my my daily first take clips, or daily during the week. I'm gonna enjoy watching Stephen A. Smith roast the Cowboys. But like besides that, bro, like I'm tired of talking about how bad other teams are, bro. We're atrocious, man. This team is atrocious. And my last thoughts are Commanders lost. It looked like it was gonna be a blowout, but they stayed competitive. Jacoby Brissett mounted a comeback. We only lost by 8 points, right? We had an onside kick, didn't succeed. But at the end of the day, at this point, bro, I'm kind of like cool with just losing. I'm kind of cool with just losing because I want to tank. I want a quarterback. I'm sorry. We don't, in my opinion, right now, we'll see how Sam Howell does against 3 straight elite defenses with the Jets, 49ers, and Cowboys coming up. We'll see how he does. But I want a quarterback, man. I want a quarterback. I want a team. We don't have a team. There you go. That's the one liner for you, bro. We don't have a team. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, Dallas got dismantled for sure, Tone. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the DMV Sports Zone channel where I like to post fire content like this as much as possible. Also, go follow our Twitter page at DMV Sports Zone, Instagram page, all lowercase DMV Sports Zone, our TikTok at DMV Sports Zone as well. And yeah, sucks. Another loss for 4-10. But Tone has the last word. We need a roster revamp. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Great week. We got the Jets coming up. Who knows?
Christmas Eve.
With Aaron Rodgers. Yep, Christmas Eve. But again, as we say, it seems like every week, don't let this team weigh you down, bro, especially at 4-10. Like, it doesn't matter. Enjoy your week and see you guys on the next one.